Hey Oddities, Bag here. Hope you're enjoying your new year. I thought we'd just kind of mess around with a little bit of racing right here. Let's see, we gotta go championship here. We're gonna do the Junior RC Championship, see where that takes us. Bag. I'm gonna run as Colonel Moss, the my personal favorite car to run as. We're starting off with Toys in the Hood right here, which is the part of my video right there. The first opening level. And let's see where this takes us. Basically, this is Revolt, if I haven't said already. Came out in 1999, I believe. It came out for N64 and PlayStation. It's basically just RC cars mixed with a little bit of what do you call it? Super Mario Kart. You know, it's a fun little game. I had it bought it at a Dollar General back in the day, of all places, in their clearance section. They had it at the cash register, and I was like, it was on sale for like $3, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot for $3. And this is honestly probably my top 3 favorite video games for the N64. I absolutely loved this game as a kid. I logged many hours racing between me and my sister. Just had a blast with it. Such a fun game. We are currently coming up on the tunnel, which is where we're going to try to drop this oil right here. And oh, I got myself on that one. That backfired a little bit. But the graphics, I mean, for N64, I mean, I thought they were phenomenal. The PlayStation, it might have been a little bit smoother, but and definitely the PlayStation was more hyper speed, I would say. Definitely more of a super version, a lot faster pace and everything. But I have played both, but hands down, the 64 version always has that good nostalgia feel. So it's always been my favorite. And as you can probably have noticed, I'm taking a bunch of shortcuts here. Play this a lot. This first world had so many different shortcuts and so many different ways to win, quote unquote. Triple jump. I always like that little part. You know, Colonel Moss is the car I'm using, like I said, and this is my favorite car to use in the early stages of the game. Definitely one of my logged many hours on this car, and this race and this world and stuff. It's just a fun little game. I mean, you know, what can you say? Hope everyone's enjoying their New Year's. Like I said, I know it's pretty early into it, but hopefully you haven't abandoned your resolutions yet. I'm wishing you the best on that. I'm hoping you stick to it. I honestly didn't set a resolution for me. I didn't really. I figured why start off the year depressed by breaking my resolution within the first 24 hours. So my resolution was to have no resolution, but that's just for me. And we got the giant bowling ball, which makes me always think of Indiana Jones. I definitely like this world. I like to drop a lot of stuff inside the tunnel, or I guess the drainage ditch is what it technically is. And that's where we'll drop this. We are currently just dominating this track right here, like thanks to little shortcuts and little twists and turns that we've come through. If you haven't checked it out, there's other videos on this site. Definitely check them out. You know, we got a little something for everybody. And check out my buddy Avalier, also on YouTube. If you like me, you'll definitely enjoy him more. So, and we qualified. There we go. And now we continue the championship. So here we go. We're in the supermarket, which is, I believe, the shortest stage in the game. I could be wrong on that, but I believe it's the shortest stage in the game. But it's the shortest stage lengthwise, but it's also the one I think you have to do, 4 laps. So it actually pans out to being not quite nearly as long as Toys in the Hood, but definitely it gets up there. One of a little fun, easy little trip through the supermarket. Nothing major. The little ice patches can get a little bit tiresome sometimes. Ooh, somebody's shooting rockets at us. Let's see where this takes us. We finished in first in the last one. I'm hoping we can make it a clean sweep for this game of just non-stop first places. I have not played the championship mode that we're playing right now. I haven't played it in a couple years. I did go through and play each world, just kind of familiarize myself again, but really this is the first time I'm doing the championship mode, and I honestly couldn't tell you, to be honest with you. But like I said, this is one of my, honestly, like I said, top 3 favorite N64 games of all time. On that list as well, in no particular order, is Resident Evil 2, which is the first Resident Evil game I played with the little blue pack. And oddly enough, probably Donkey Kong 64. It was the only time me and my dad were in sync on video games, and not only that, it was one of them games where we broke down and bought the book, the Informer book, to tell us how to do everything, because this is pre-internet days. Yeah, I'm showing my age here a little bit, but so it was the first and only time we bought a book to tell us how to beat the game. So that one always ranks pretty high on my list of favorite video games. Of course, most of my list stays the same, but depending on my mood, my list does tend to change from time to time. But those are usually the safe bets. Resident Evil is always on my list. I love Resident Evil. Revolt's always on my list. I love Revolt. But yeah, it's a fun, fantastic game. Let's launch that rocket off. So we come in for the victory. Another first place victory for us. And we're ahead by 10 points in the standing. Now this next world, I believe, is going to be the museum. Yes, Museum 2. This is the world that always tends to trip me up a little bit, because like I make stupid choices on this one. This is one of those worlds that can definitely put us in the low on trying to win or whatever. And whoops. And we are off to a good race right here. We are running it through. Hopefully everything goes well. We're playing through. Hopefully everything is, I'm having a little technical audio issue here, and hoping that doesn't affect too much of anything on here, that is still recording. Otherwise, I am talking for nothing. And if you are hearing this, well, good for you. If not, I am feeling really stupid right now. And, I feel stupid doing that. Like I said, I tend to make stupid choices in this game right here sometimes. But so far, we're doing pretty good, maintaining first place. I'm hoping everything continues out. Like I said, I'm having a little bit of audio issue, but that's why I'm doing these videos now. I'm doing kind of more simpler videos right now, just to test out the commentary, test out my equipment. This was supposed to be the first official video, but at the rate it's going, this probably still get posted one way or another, because I'm lazy like that. But it'll be one of them ones where it's not 100% perfect, and I don't consider myself a perfectionist by any stretch of the imagination, but I definitely want more perfection in my stuff than what I usually get, you know. I have a way I want things to look and see and everything, but as we all know, perspective is one of them things that, you know, what might be look good for some, look wrong for others. I'm just kind of rambling here, just giving you my random thoughts. Call them odd thoughts. Tell your friends. Yeah, also while I'm thinking about it, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing right now. Like I said, this is we are continuing to play Revolt, N64 classic, and we are on our final lap right here. And so hopefully everything's still recording. I don't know why I keep bringing that to our attention. I don't know. It's not a whole lot to talk about with this game. I mean, basically, once you know the basic premise of it, I mean, it's pretty much what it is, you know. It's one of them type things, but it's definitely a fun blast to play. It's really enjoyable. I highly recommend it. I mean, get it on ROM. I mean, get it on, you know, however you can get it. Not for legal reasons, I can't say. But if you ever get a chance to, this game is just a fantastically fun game and a true blast to play. We're making our way downtown, walking the street. I don't know why that popped in my head. And it looks like we finished in third. I mean first. We are tearing this up. We might have a straight shot for a flawless victory, so to speak. Yeah, I know I'm mixing up video games now, but what can you do? Alright, this is the Botanical Garden, the last one in the race. I don't know why, I just always like playing this world. It's always been fun to play. I always enjoyed it. It's just a fun little world. There's a few ways to cheat in here, and one of the biggest is not going for the main jump, which you'll see in a second. That's where they get you. They kind of trick you with that main jump. It's not really doable, especially unless you get like the later cars, which you'll unlock by doing the championship, which is what we're doing now. So if you kind of make the curve off there and then curve back around like so, you get a nice little nice lead going for you right quick. There we go. Zooming right along. Alrighty. Always got to be wary because I know people like to well, the game likes to drop fake ones in this world, fake lightning bolts, which allow, you know, basically to blow up another car. So I got to be kind of careful of those. I always get weary of them in this world. Another thing about this game that I didn't mention yet, there's hidden little stars like you see right there on the left. And if you get those little stars, they basically shut down the whole world. There's also different shut down the whole world, so like you're the only car running. There's also other little things, like there's a stunt course you can do on these games. There's championship modes. Some of the worlds are mirrored and reversed. Whoa! I lost my I lost it. There we go. Some of the worlds are reversed and mirrored. You know, just a whole bunch of just fun little things you could do with this. I mean, it's such a basic concept, but it's just a really fun thing to play. We are coming up on one more lap, and we will have the 2 more laps, I believe, and we'll have this one. So we are making our way downtown, walking. I don't know why I got that fucking song stuck in my head. Excuse my language, but that was aggravating. I apologize for that vulgarity. I don't know why it came out of my mouth, but it did. Let it be known that I am sorry. I say again, sorry. I don't know why I did that. Sometimes that's the whole point of being an oddity. You know, it's just being crazy for the sake of crazy. You know, you know, people worry about me and everything, but you know, I live in my own little world. But don't worry, everybody knows me there. I just wish they would talk to me, and you know, I wish one of them would get a job. You know, because that would be big help. I don't know. I'm going off topic again, but it's just fun to just goof off and just say stupid things sometimes. But which is what we are attempting to do. We are make the final wrap, and we are lap. And here we go. We have officially won this championship. There you go, people. We had a clean sweep. A clean sweep, I tell you. And now we go to the winner's circle. Top 3. There you go. I don't know how the cars are jumping like that. It's like Herbie the Love Bug has taken over and possessed this thing somehow. But either way, it has happened. And that is what is going on. So let that be. Colonel Moss is our winner. We made a clean sweep of all first places. We've unlocked some new cars. And on that note, I thank you for joining us. I thank you for being with us. I hope you had a good time. Be sure to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Be odd, everybody.